Why Laos, Stefan? Why open a business in Laos?
First of all, because I fell in love with the place.
Deep in the jungle of Laos. Why Laos, Stefan? Why open a business in Laos?
First of all, because I fell in love with the place. Like I came last year for holidays with my wife, and we said, yeah, this is the place to move out because like very chilling place, smiling people. We fell in love with the place. Yeah.
Amazing. What made you fall in love with Laos?
The way of the people knows how to live without stress, with like a big smile all day long, helpful people.
Yes.
Like which is like that crazy, amazing.
So many people, they have a question, how can you open a business in Laos? It's communist country.
Yeah, but even if it's communist, you know, like we can get fake IDs about. I think like, you know, like freedom. Like sometimes I can maybe even feel more free, even if they say it's communist, you know, like I came, I met the people, like talking and opening a business is not that difficult. No. Once you have the good contact, people are so helpful to make the thing very easy to do. So no, it's not a big struggle to open a business, not really.
I saw you building everything at your restaurant. You building and building, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we spent like 3 months to do the setup of the restaurant.
Setup.
So working with my wife and a friend, doing a nice setup, colorful place that you will see later.
How about, if you don't mind me asking, how much does it cost to pay for starting a business in Laos?
I mean, first like to pay your visa, which is like the first year you pay 600. Like you can do it by yourself, but like if you have someone to help you, which is much more easier. So like let's say like just to get a visa, like 800 euros at all for one person. And then after you just have to find a place, but it's not that complicated that in other Asia countries. You don't need to get a partner. So you can find a place, make the paper, and open your business.
See, this is something I want to talk about because so many people say, wow, $700, so expensive for visa. But if you look at other countries, Laos is much more simple.
Definitely. You know, like for example, with my wife, we wanted to go to Costa Rica and you need like €500,000 to open a business. So here they don't ask like a certain amount of money.
Right.
Like just like, okay, getting good ideas, opening something. Yeah, you can make it very fast without any struggling for it.
Very straightforward process. Just submit documents and money and good to go.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
Let's head back.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're starting a business or looking for a job here, where do you look? How do you find a job?
There is many, like, let's say Facebook pages, like for expatriated people that they offer jobs with like, let's say like some good salaries for like managers or food and beverage manager. You can get like nice employment and not that complicated to find because like many people are still looking for, let's say, a kind of Western management. So yeah, there is many offer and not that so complicated to find a job.
I didn't know this actually. I'm learning a lot talking to Stefan today. You know, a lot of people ask or talk about how it's very difficult. How can they find a job in Laos? Doesn't seem like there are jobs. Well, there are. And they pay, some of them pay quite well. You just have to be resourceful and looking. And if you're an owner, how do you find staff?
More or less the same way.
Same way?
more or less on Facebook.
Facebook?
Yeah. There's many like employment page sites, like when you can post your hiring stuff and you can get employment very easily. It's not that complicated to employ people neither.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background. Why start a bar? Why own a bar? Where did you grow up, and what's your story?
I got like not let's say a long story, but I grew up in Africa, in Ivory Coast and Senegal. My father used to be like a chef and a hotel director.
Wow.
So we moved in many countries. And as soon as I said, okay, I want to stop studying, I want to go traveling and moving around the world.
Yep.
So I work in England. I had a restaurant in Norway, Venezuela. I've lived in Portugal. I've lived in a van for many years. And last year we were coming from Reunion Island, which is an island in the Indian Ocean. Not many famous, but a great place. So we stayed 17 years there.
Wow.
And we said, okay,
17 years in Reunion Island.
17 years, yeah, very unique place.
If you're not familiar with Reunion Island, here's the map. Reunion Island is off the coast of Africa, right next to Madagascar and Mauritius.
Yeah, and Reunion means like a gathering of people. So if you like traveling, go there once in a life. So to go back to the story of Luang Prabang, we came for holidays last year.
Right.
And we were already looking for a new place to open a business. So we fell in love with Luang Prabang and we said, yeah, okay, so let's move out from Reunion and let's make a restaurant.
Right. We're almost to the restaurant. Can you tell me what's the story behind the name of the restaurant?
Behind the name, okay. The name is La Cantina.
Right.
I've lived in South Africa, in Venezuela, like I told you. And we reckoned that there were no real Latin restaurants in Luang Prabang. So we said, okay, let's make like a real Latin restaurant with many specialties from Brazil, Cuba, Peru, Spain, Catalonia, like a real Latin identity.
If there's one dish they should try, since you're doing very unique food, what should they try at your restaurant?
I could say like every dishes, but okay, let's say that like one of our best seller is the croquetas ibéricas, which is like a fried bowl stuffed with bechamel, mushroom and cheese. Very tasty, very sweet.
Man, I can see that.
And I could recommend like the pollos en salsa verde, which is a dish from Peru with coriander, like a lightly sour. Those one will be the best sellers, but they all will be the best sellers. I hope.
Perfect.
Bienvenido en la cantina. Welcome in la cantina. So I will introduce you the place. So follow me, please. So here, I will start by the terrace. So we got like this place like to hang out in the night, having a drink, watching people walking in the street, having some drinks, some nice food. So that's the outside part. Then here we got like, let's say the chilling place, where we have like kind of event, jam session, live music. And like, as you see, it's like a place to chill, having a good drink, like a nice cocktail. About the cocktail, like the one we do very good is like the famous margarita. And we have a great tipo, so for those who know, like it's like a kind of caipirinha, but from West Indies, like a traditional French rum, like one of the best one. And a great whiskey sour too, but like we love making cocktails.
You talked about events here. What type of things are you doing to build the community here at the restaurant?
We want to try to gather Let's say for local people, working people here, let's say twice a week. Like every Friday we have a jam session, special event like yesterday. Before yesterday was like reggae night. So like very crowdy, like back to the 70s, house parties, stuff like this. So yeah, the point is like to make this place like being alive, gathering people, having fun, having good drinks.
What about Lao classes? Lao course?
Lao courses. We have Lao courses with this guy, Barry, which is like one of the best Lao instructor I've seen in my life. You know, like this guy is passionate with Asia and language. So yeah, this is my teacher.
And action.
ไปตลาดมาแล้ว I went to the market. Bai means to go, right? Talad is market, ma is come. So I went to the market and come back. Lao. Lao is always used for something that's been done. It's finished. Kin Lao, I've eaten. Bai ma lao. Bai ma lao. I've been. Nouns and pronouns can be dropped a lot when it's understood between the two parties.
I have been.
I've been.
Sure. So I start lesson, but I will learn very soon with him.
He's learning very fast. On Mondays and Thursdays right now we have the free course. Stefan, he is nice enough to have it here at the restaurant and we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. So like you're studying, but still like you're studying in fun.
We want to do all the colors? Okay. We'll start with the hardest one. Yellow. Si Luang. Si Luang. Or as we say in Luang Prabang, Si Luang.
Si Luang. It's softer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a little higher. What's the next color?
Red.
Red. Si Dang.
Si Dang.
And anybody know green? That's right. Si Kyo. Si Kyo.
Si Kyo.
So this place is the other part of the restaurant, which is like the dining room.
Wow. Very big.
So this is the place where people usually come for having their meal, like not loud music, chilling place, but still like a nice Latin decoration.
How long have you been running the bar? How long have you opened the bar for now?
Very recently opened. We opened on the 12th of August.
Opened on the 12th
So
of August.
very recent, like a little bit more than 1 month.
What has surprised you about doing business in Luang Prabang?
Surprise, like what do you mean by surprise?
Something you did not expect about doing business in Luang Prabang.
Maybe like getting in touch with suppliers. That like there is no like real commercial people coming to you to say, okay, I have this to sell. So you have to look around by yourself. So I won't say that was very difficult, but when you don't speak the language, like for asking for prices, stuff like this, you can like struggle a little, but this is the part of the adventure, you know?
Exactly, and that's why we're learning Lao together, right?
Yeah.
Soon you will be able to do all these things on your own, no problem.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you have any questions, then I help, right?
So that one is the traditional local Lao beer that used to be drink with ice
That's right.
to get it like very cold.
Thank you. Wow, signature dish here. It's my first time trying this signature dish here at La Cantina, croquetas. Wow. Is that cheese? Wow. Cheesy mushroom, very crunchy, golden brown on the outside, super delicious creaminess on the inside. And then what kind of sauce is this? Or dip is this? Kind of like a mayonnaise? The sauce is really good with it. And then this pepper, I think she put cayenne pepper or something on top. It has a little bit of hint of the pepper. Very nice. When people leave the bar at the end of the night, how do you want them to feel after their experience here?
I want them to be full of love. But this is something that many people tell us, that we try to give love to people, we try to give love to the staff, which is very important. We want the people to feel the passion we have for this job that we do for many years. And this is the biggest point. I want the people to live like with a big smile on their face and they say, we'll be back.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Stefan.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself. I see myself. I don't want to see myself.
You're pointing it at yourself.
Ah, like this.
Oh no!